I want to tell you a story of a guy who lost everything and ended up owning everything. You ever heard of someone getting fired from his own company and then coming back to revolutionize the world? That's Elon Musk. Before the billions, before the fame, Elon was just a kid from South Africa with wild dreams. At 17, he moved to Canada, worked random jobs, and eventually made it to the US. No, not chasing comfort, but chasing opportunity. In 1995, he dropped out of Stanford after 2 days. Why? Because he believed the internet was the future. So he co-founded Zip2, a web software company. 5 years later, they made $22 million. Not bad. But Elon wasn't satisfied. He wanted more. In the late 90s, people were still figuring out how to pay for stuff online. Enter PayPal. They got bought by eBay, earning Elon $180 million. But instead of buying mansions and disappearing, he reinvested almost everything into 3 companies: SpaceX, Tesla, and SolarCity. These companies changed the world, but not without pain. At one point, Elon was so broke he had to borrow money to pay rent. He gambled everything on his companies, and in 2008, both Tesla and SpaceX were on the verge of bankruptcy. But Elon kept pushing. He cut his salary to zero. He lived in a small house near the Tesla factory. He worked 100+ hour weeks. He turned down a $44 million offer for his company. And in 2012, SpaceX landed the Dragon spacecraft, becoming the first private company to launch a rocket into orbit. By 2020, Tesla was the most valuable car company in the world, even though they sold way fewer cars than Toyota. Today, Elon's net worth is over $200 billion. He's no longer the CEO of Tesla. He's obsessed with changing the future at SpaceX. He's also pursuing other projects like Neuralink and The Boring Company. And here's the crazy part. It wasn't luck that made Elon successful. He was fired from one of his companies. He took huge risks. He bet his life savings multiple times. He didn't have a plan B. But what he did have was obsession. Elon Musk isn't just a billionaire. He's proof that obsession, discipline, and vision can change the world. I'm gonna leave those thoughts there because I have a challenge for you. Go down in the comments and write your biggest goal. Write it like you'd write a tweet. Just make sure you include the hashtag #ShowYourself. Why? Because everyone watching this right now has a superpower. We're all capable of extraordinary things, but most of us are living small. Most of us are hiding our goals because we're scared. But the fact that you're watching this means you're curious, you're open to new ideas, you want to improve, you've already taken the first step. The problem is actually taking the second step. Look, I'm just some guy on the internet. I've never met most of you guys. But I know this. If you're listening to this message, you won't be satisfied with ordinary. You don't want to just get by. You want more. And I see that. I feel that too. That's why I started this channel. That's why I wake up at 4 a.m. every day. I believe there's a war going on. On one side, there's the old world order. They want you to work for them. They want you to play by their rules. They want you to retire and shut up. But on the other side, there's you. There's the new world order. This is the decentralized financial revolution. This is the age of the creator. It's the age of you. So go ahead, share your goal, get it off your chest. Let the world know what you want. And guess what? I'll do the same. Here's mine. I want to prove that someone can build a billion-dollar business without VC money. That's my goal. And if you're serious about building wealth, subscribe now. Your future self will thank you.